Hey, this is Jamison from Tilsner TV. I'm here with Kenyatta Cheese, a producer at Rocketboom. How's it going, Kenyatta?
Good. How are you?
I'm well. Yeah. Tell me about how you got involved with Rocketboom.
A long time ago, I think it was sometime in 2004. Met Andrew and helped out with a bunch of things. So, and I've been kind of involved since. Didn't come on as a staff person until earlier this year, in 2007. But it's been fun so far.
And what were you doing prior to your work as a staff person? You were freelancing, or?
No, I was working at a art and technology lab called iBeam, where we were doing mostly art, but a lot of stuff that was kind of related to this space. In addition to that, I was working on I had a website called Unmediated, where I kind of kept track of things that were going on in the online space long before the wonderful sites like Tilsey were around.
What's your background with video production?
I actually went to school for video production, traditional video production, and then ended up getting into the technology stuff afterwards. Okay. I think a lot of people I speak to, or a lot of people I know in this space, they all have that same sort of path. Right. They did the traditional video production, they did commercial video production, they did film, and then decided at some point that that wasn't for them. It didn't work. There are still all these problems with that system, with the traditional commercial system that can't be solved within the confines of broadcast or traditional filmmaking and such. So come here and find interesting ways to do things. Best part of being involved in Rocketboom is for me is just seeing the way that this thing's evolving, not just the show itself, but the entire space. I've always been a big fan or I've always liked sort of seeing innovation as it happened and trying to help shape it when possible. It's been great kind of seeing. I sound like I'm going to die or something, or retire. There's some really great people who are working in space. Everyone from Andrew to say Josh Kinberg. The stuff that Jay and Rand are doing are great. Steven Zotti out in LA. It's amazing seeing what happens when you give people the tools and the means of both production and distribution, and seeing what comes up, what they come up with. So.
Agreed. Thanks a lot. Good meeting you.
Thanks, man.